Hi boys and girls, it is the creator of Bored with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day. And today at camp we are down on the farm. So I thought it would be perfect to bring out my rooster friends and my rooster pants. We have roosters off to see the world. And of course, this is a Eric Carle book, which I absolutely love, and so do my kids. So we are down on the farm. I got my pigtails ready, got my roosters ready. You can hear birds chirping in the background. Roosters off to see the world. One fine morning, a rooster decided that he wanted to travel. So, right then and there, he set out to see the world. He hadn't walked very far when he began to feel lonely. Just then, he met two cats. The rooster said to them, "Come along with me to see the world." The cats liked the idea of a trip very much. "We would love to," they purred and set off down the road with the rooster. As they wandered on, the rooster and the cats met three frogs. "How would you like to come with us to see the world?" asked the rooster, eager for more company. "Why not?" answered the frogs. We are not busy." So the frogs jumped along behind the rooster and the cats. After a while, the rooster, the cats, and the frogs saw four turtles crawling slowly down the road. "Hey," said the rooster, "how would you like to see the world?" "It might be fun," snapped one of the turtles, and they joined the others. As the rooster, the cats, the frogs, the turtles walked along, they came to five fish swimming in the brook. "Where are you going?" asked the fish. "We're off to see the world," answered the rooster. "May we come along?" pleaded the fish. "Delighted to have you," the rooster replied, and so the fish came along to see the world. Oop, boys and girls, sometimes that does happen. So you just pick it up and pick up where you left off. 1, 2, 3, easy peasy. The sun went down. It began to get dark. The moon came out over the horizon. "Where's our dinner?" asked the cats. "Where are we supposed to sleep?" asked the frogs. "We're cold," complained the turtles. Just then, some fireflies flew overhead. "We're afraid," cried the fish. Now the rooster really had not made any plans for a trip around the world. He had not remembered to think about food and shelter, so he didn't know how to answer his friends. After a few minutes of silence, the fish suddenly decided that it might be best if they headed for home. They wished the others a happy trip and swam away. Then the turtles began to think about their warm house. They turned and crawled back down the road without so much as a goodbye. The frogs weren't too happy with the trip anymore either. First one, and then the other, and finally the last one jumped away. They were polite enough, though, to wish the rooster a good evening as they disappeared into the night. You hear the planes overhead? I wonder where they're going, and I wonder where they're coming from. But I'm right here with you. The cats then remembered an unfinished meal they had left behind. They kindly wished the rooster a happy journey, and they too headed for home. Now the rooster was all alone, and he hadn't seen anything of the world. He thought for a minute and then said to the moon, to tell you the truth, I am not only hungry and cold, but I'm homesick as well. The moon did not answer. It too disappeared. The rooster knew what he had to do. He turned around and went back home again. He enjoyed a good meal of grain and then sat on his very own perch. After a while, he went to sleep and had a wonderful, happy dream, all about a trip around the world. That is beautiful. And that is the end, boys and girls, of Roosters Off to See the World. It is Bored with Miss Reynolds, better off reading every day. I do not own the rights to this book that I have read to you, but I love storytelling, magic. And the magic of today's story is, it's all about the roosters down on the farm. I have my rooster. Hey, I got my rooster pants on, and today we're celebrating down on the farm with my kids at camp. And I also have these, which have been in my family for years. My mom moved a couple of years ago, and when she was leaving, she was nice enough to give me these babies, and I have saved them just for this story. I hope you love them as much as I did growing up, seeing them in the house, and as much as my mom loved having them around to decorate her beautiful home. She's off on retirement now, enjoying her life, and I miss her terribly. But for the most part, I have so many things that she has given me that remind me of her. Just like Rooster, she's off to travel and see the world, and I am here for it, and I'm wishing her all the best that a daughter can wish her mom. I love you, Mom. And thank you so much for everything you've given me, including these beautiful roosters. Bye.